All right, I got Riley here again, and we have Bobby. Say hello, Bobby.
How's it going?
Now, we're making another video right here. Tomorrow, we're gonna come back and make a video of what most people want to see, which is the Halloween section. But I want to show you, like, do you see how far down it is? See, it's from there all the way down there. Now, what I would call the section we're in right now is like the midsection, and it doesn't really have a theme. It's a little bit of escape rooms, it's a little bit of this, a little bit of inflatables. And we're gonna make a video just out of the escape room section slash inflatables. And we're gonna start over here, even though we covered this in the Christmas video. If you look up here, you'll see inflatables, you'll see Christmas stuff. But do you see that scarecrow? Perfect for any pumpkin patch. And that big inflatable right there is $5,500. And it says they're casting for the great Halloween fright. And look at that. If you buy this thing at the show, it's $5,000. It's big. Can we get that for Creepy World?
No, we already got a big pumpkin. Oh, that Ray broke his legs on.
Now, we're gonna look at this, what I'm calling the midsection. And you'll see there's like these little kiddie escape rooms that are made with inflatables. And we're gonna check out all these inflatables in here. When you go to IAAPA, they've got a lot of inflatables. And I've been to a lot of trade shows. I've never seen as many inflatables at any trade show I've ever been at, other than IAAPA, than this one. So there is a lot of inflatables. And one of the things you'll notice about all these inflatables that you don't notice at IAAPA. Well, here's an escape room challenge, an inflatable escape room. It's $17,900 for an inflatable escape room. And here's another one, and it says it's $5,900, that one over there. And this escape room is $39.95, Escape the Dungeon. And let's take a peek and see what's inside Escape the Dungeon. And so you have to unlock some stuff on a zipper. And by the way, and I'm just saying, would I ever buy that? No, because it gets inferno hot in there. But here's what I was gonna say. If you look at these inflatables, here's the difference between coming to see inflatables at Transworld versus IAAPA. And that is, you will not see any inflatables themed like Christmas. You will not see any inflatables with a scarecrow and a corn cob, or this reindeer, or this snowman. And you certainly won't see any inflatables that say zombie apocalypse. That you will not see at IAAPA. So what you're seeing here is inflatables, but you're only seeing the ones that are themed for Halloween and Christmas, which makes sense. Look at that, the train station. And then this company right here sell these things. How much is that right there? How much is that? So how much is it to buy one? Oh, you just rent them? Oh, okay, they're not in the business of selling lamps. I don't know, that's pretty silly. Now, if you walk around, you'll see it's very agri-tainment-ish. Because you got a VIP lounge over here with corn, pumpkins, obviously themed for the corn industry, for the agri-tainment industry. And you can see you get free popcorn, free drinks. And as I said, everything is themed for Halloween and Christmas. And you can see a rock climbing wall, which I would not advise any haunted house to buy. And then you've seen these snow globes before, but like they just replaced the backdrop. And then this says VF Designs. I don't know what they do. Okay, they're printing your own t-shirts. Oh, okay. A shutter company. Okay. A cutlery. Now I've seen it all. And here is our buddy Nick's booth. He has some animations. He has some costumes. And here's a company that's selling escape room puzzles. Okay. Projection mapping services. I've never seen that here before. That's really cool. And then here's some more inflatables. You got a spider, archways, witches, snowmen. It says complete haunted attraction, costume company. Now, one of the things I'm going to explain to you guys on this video right now is yes, you're seeing some ticketing. You're seeing some companies, and you're wondering what are they doing here. Complete production. Looks like they're a live stage show company. And one of the things you're seeing is like, wait a minute, what are these companies doing back here? I'm going to explain that for you. Look at that, it's a challenge. You pedal the bike and see who gets to the top. Pretty cool. And you'll see there's another mask company with some costumes. Somebody's selling t-shirts. Now this is all the midsection. And there's Carpetbagger.
Hey Larry, how are you doing?
How are you doing?
Pretty good.
Have you filmed the show yet?
Yes.
What is your favorite animation?
Oh my goodness, that's a lot to process. There was, did you see the distortions had like the big talking brain?
Yeah.
See that?
Yeah.
And then the Woods of Terror had this crazy like spider human man. That was pretty cool.
Are you having fun?
A lot of fun.
Oh, that's awesome. Are you coming to Lemp tonight?
I'm not sure. I'm pretty exhausted.
I imagine. It's a lot of walking.
Yes.
All right. Well, you take care.
You too.
And we'll see you soon, brother.
Awesome. See you soon.
The Carpetbagger on YouTube.
Yes.
And he comes to every Transworld.
I do.
And I don't see my button on your head because it's too big.
It's a little big, yeah.
I'm gonna have to make one just for you.
All right.
All right, we'll see you later.
Thank you.
But anyway, I'm gonna explain that for you right now. The show has grown, and what has happened is the booths, the vendors are grandfathered in on that side. So some of these people should be on that side, but there is nowhere to put them. And that's the problem. And so they get pushed way back here, and it's supposed to be an escape room section. Look at all these little inflatables. There's like gazillions of them. And they get pushed back here.
Yeah, I know.
And that's what happens. Who is this? And they get pushed back here, and that's what happens. So you have, that's why I'm just calling it, it's really no rhyme or reason section. Because it was supposed to be an escape room section. Now there's not a lot of escape rooms exhibiting here anymore. And then see you have a makeup company here, and you're wondering, why are they back here? Why aren't they way down there? Because there's nowhere to put them down there. And that is why I advocate for Transworld to, hey, how's it going? To start from scratch. This guy should be down there. And look at that, all that gory stuff right there. He should not be here. He should be down there. They should just reorganize the whole show. Start from scratch. Okay, I mean start from total scratch. Hey, how's it going? Are you making masks? Oh, okay.
I've made one mask.
And you are from what city?
I'm from the darkness. I'm from St. Louis.
Yes, and so you have all these creations. Have you been doing good?
I've been doing well. It seems like people think this is all Christmas.
Yes.
So we're not getting a lot of foot traffic. But
Yeah, so I was talking about that on the video. They need to start the show. They need to reorganize it from scratch to get these vendors out of here and put all the vendors that are together and redo the whole layout. Everything looks fantastic. Looks great. Yes, fantastic. So,
But the rest is
how do they reach you if they want to reach you?
so I'm on Facebook at Dead Red Productions. Also on Instagram at Dead Red Productions.
Dead what?
Dead Red Productions.
Dead Red Productions. Okay. Hey, well, good luck.
Thank you so much.
Those are some really neat pumpkins. But this show has literally got to start over with the layout of the show because this section makes no sense. Now you actually heard a vendor say that nobody comes back here because they think that it's all Christmas or all escapes. I got to find out how much this sign is right here. How much is that sign? How much is that sign? Oh. Happy Halloween. Hey, find out how much that sign is for me. When you come this way. And as you can see, there's not a lot of escape room stuff in this section. It's masks. They sell books. It's like this whole section makes no sense. It needs to start over. The whole section has to start over. They've got to squeeze the haunted house vendors back together and get these other vendors put together. Like, I'd rather the insurance companies that are down there be in the middle. I would rather see all these haunted house vendors together. Now here's an escape room vendor, finally. And those are really good looking puzzles. And there's a candle company, the Bear Factory, like, and then you have this. Now I can see this down here, but a lot of this just makes no sense. You have no idea when you're walking through here,
See you guys.
in this section over here, what you're going to see, because it makes no sense. And this is why the whole show has to be redone, like literally re-themed. These people go here, these people here. See, like, this is all stuff for haunted houses. If you're selling like Christmas stuff, you don't want to see this. Now look at this. This is very cool. I mean, just look at the stuff, and it's right next to all this other stuff. Now I want to come over here because this escape room over here does actually look really cool. This truck, and it says sold. Somebody bought it. And it does look really cool. That's from Legendary Escape Games. And right here you have some mobile escape rooms. And see, this is, and I'm sorry, this video's turned into a rant. You have, like, this stuff is so out of order. It's not organized at all. And it doesn't benefit the people who come to the show, and it doesn't benefit the vendors either. Because you just don't understand what you're walking through. Like Zola, would never use them in 100 years. They charge too much. Here's a VR company. Gorilla Haunting. Hey, what's up?
How's it going?
How's it going? Don't know. Okay, so they're a marketing company. And then you see you have a prosthetic company. Why are they back here? Get get them moved back in with the haunted house vendors. And this, I'm assuming, is definitely stuff for escape rooms. I will tell you, I saw this at IAPA. I think this is absolutely fantastic from Pixel Games. This, I think, could go into any escape room facility and make money. Like, instead of building another escape room, you add that. It's just a different thing that you can sell. Wow, this is just, again, I hate to say this, it's such a disaster in this section. Complete and utter disaster. And there's an easy way to fix it. Look at that carpet. Now that is incredible. We've used this company many times. That carpet is sick. I love that Halloween pumpkin artwork. The carpet is great. Everybody should consider working with those guys. U.S. Postal Service, I have no idea what they're doing here, but they're here. I guess they're trying to get business for people who ship stuff. That's pretty cool. But anyway, just so you don't think I'm dogging on them, totally. I'm not, because they're doing a fantastic job. But it's just time to redo the show floor and get this all worked out once and for all. Escape room marketing, get more bookings. Okay. You gotta get the masks and the makeup and all that stuff together so people know where they're looking. It's not benefiting when haunters stay kind of mostly down there and you're expecting escape rooms or Christmas to be down here, but it's mishmashed. And the problem that you have in doing that, and it's a clear problem, is that some of those people that you would have displaced and they'd be kind of in the middle and they would get moved over here to the left. You would have to make them understand that you're trying to organize the show better by theming every section. So people know, hey, if I'm looking for retail stuff, oh, go here. Look at that. And there you have it, guys. That is what I'm calling the midsection of this show. From kind of right here over, it pretty much stays all Halloween. And so what do you have from, this is about 1/3 of the show from here to that wall. And what is it? It's a mix of mask companies, costume companies, escape rooms, Christmas stuff, ticketing companies, VR. It's just a mishmash. I would love to see all of this. When I say all, I mean all of the haunted house vendors moved out of this section to the middle to the other wall. There you are again.
There you are.
I knew it.
That's what I'd like to see. There are a lot of cool vendors in here, but there's just no rhyme or reason to understanding what this section is all about. I would like to see Transworld, just like they have the dark zone, you make a mask, makeup, costume section and put all those vendors together. Hello. Put all those vendors together. Put all these escape room vendors together. Get these Christmas vendors put together. And then I know it's going to end up messed up again in the future as you add more vendors, but it won't be this bad. And if you're coming to the show and you're gonna literally spend hours and hours and hours on walking every inch of this massive show, I guess it really doesn't matter, does it? Where the vendors are. think it would benefit the vendors and the buyers a lot more to see the show reorganized. And that's it. That's the whole, what I'm calling the midsection. It's the end of the show. It's the last third of the main hall that leads to the Christmas. And there you have it. You got to see pretty much everything that was in there. And you got to hear me rant and rave about how I would love to see the show change. And you know, it's a very easy thing to do because you just give the vendors with the most seniority the first pick. And you just redo the whole show, and vendors can pick where they want to go. The ones with the most seniority. That's what I would like to see happen. Anyway, like and subscribe to the channel, and understand this. There are so many cool vendors in this midsection, but you just, from one vendor to the next, you don't know what you're going to see. Let's go on in here. All right, from Transworld right here in St. Louis, we just explored the entire middle, the last third of the show. That is the mashed potato section. Meaning it was a potato and now it's all ground together. And it makes mashed potatoes. You add a little salt, a little pepper, some chives, and you got mashed potatoes. And there's amazing vendors in here. But it really is time for this show to rethink how the vendors are placed and where they're placed. So we will be back making more videos. We're gonna make individual videos on all the cool animation companies, prop companies, and everything between. And then we'll cover the whole haunt section. So until then, happy Halloween, and we'll see you down the road.